So we're literally just getting this news, literally just popped up no more than 2 minutes ago on my phone. Um, is that this comes from HuffPost UK? This is the first place that happened to pop up on my phone. I'm sure others will be reporting on it soon. But Jeremy Corbyn has been suspended from the Labour Party over anti-Semitism comments. So we'll get straight into this straight away. Jeremy Corbyn has been suspended from Labour over his reaction to the Equality and Human Rights Commission report into anti-Semitism in his party. In light of his comments made today and his failure to retract them subsequently, the Labour Party has suspended Jeremy Corbyn pending investigation, a spokesperson for the Labour Party said today. He has also had the whip removed from the Parliamentary Labour Party. Corbyn has said allegations about anti-Jewish racism on his watch had been dramatically overstated by his political opponents. And this is literally a breaking news story as I come to you today. But yeah, obviously disappointing. But again, we'll have to see. This is obviously massively going to massively upset a lot of people, especially on the left of the Labour Party. This could cause quite a serious division in a party that was just about to come together. I do worry about the reaction of what this will be, and especially having the whip removed. Now, of course, they can just reinstate the whip pending this investigation. So we're going to have to see what this investigation uncovers and what this means. But you may remember on my live stream, what was it, last Saturday, maybe two Saturdays ago, we went over the fact that you have a lot of people who are especially hard left socialists, especially in the Labour Party, who have been saying for a while that we need to challenge Keir Starmer and challenge him for leadership next year, while at the same time also saying that you need to leave the Labour Party because it will somehow do something. Yeah, no, that's not how you affect change in the Labour Party. You need to be in the Labour Party. You need to be actively, getting your MPs that you want elected and getting involved in that process. It's shocking to realise that people don't realise how MPs are selected in this country, because they are selected by the party. And I've often said, which I think is a major complaint. For example, my MP Dan Jarvis, before even coming into Barnsley being an MP, he was from Nottingham. He's a Nottingham boy. He's a southerner. Never been to Barnsley before becoming, an MP. He was just selected by the Labour Party at the time just to fill that position. This, as I've said, is quite a serious thing that we really need to take a look at in this country. But to some point, I can expect it. I would have much preferred him, coming from the Yorkshire area. But again, I think that's a different discussion for a different time. But of course, this is big news, and I think it's going to have consequences in the Labour Party. It's difficult to say what those consequences at the moment are going to be. You could have, you're definitely going to see movements from Momentum to condemn this. There are, of course, a lot of people, as soon as Keir Starmer took over, especially those MPs that were very adamantly against Jeremy Corbyn, pretty much from the word go, as soon as Starmer took over, were immediately saying that they should jettison Corbyn from the party. They're definitely going to be very happy today. I think maybe removing the whip, I think maybe was a step too far. I think going for this investigation, fine, but it's, Corbyn's comments over this, it's how he feels, and, my sense of this whole thing, just looking at it, was that, yeah, this really was an issue that needs to be tackled, and I'm glad that it's being tackled. But this is definitely has been overblown. But that's, again, what I feel. I'm somewhat echoing, I know, Jeremy Corbyn's thoughts on that, but stuff's been done, and this is a point where we need to move forward. And I think, especially the reason why this was done was because I think they want to try and end Corbynism in the Labour Party once and for all. The problem is as we've said before on this, there are a lot of people on the left in the Labour Party who like Corbyn's policies that he was going to bring forward and what he wanted to do. And we know full well when these policies have been taken out into the street with no party attached, those policies were ultimately proven to be quite popular. So this isn't really the end for essentially the left. I think it is going to damage them, and it is just a case that we're going to have to once again just rebuild in the Labour Party, and that's please learn from your mistakes of last time, because we've done it before, we can do it again. And I do really hope that one day the left will be able to take control of the Labour Party again and put Labour onto a proper left path. Now, of course, this is again, we'll have to see what the consequences are of this. It's disappointing overall about his comments anyway to begin with. But unfortunately, we'll have to wait and see what this is going to mean to the Labour Party. But this could have some quite big implications on this. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time.